Powers grew up in the Dark Hemisphere, raised only by her father. Her father longed for a child, but he did not love anyone in that way. So he created his child from his power in the sands of Zalesia, heating up the sand and creating her body from glass. He modeled her after the goddess herself, hence why she is sometimes referred to as the evil goddess. One day she left her home, soon finding Kelder and falling deeply in love with him. Their love was one of the great love stories of Eternia at one point in time. They even had a child, but when Kelder became Skeletor, she hid their son away, staying by his side, telling him their child was gone. She craves for power, yes, but she wants nothing more than to save him. Requilk has once lived deep in the vine jungle among the many animals he controlled. He was banished from his tribe due to his at times beastly behavior. One day when he was out hunting for a meal, he stumbled upon Prince Keldor, who had been gathering herbs for his practice with his baby niece. For Kaz, it was love at first sight. He saw a much more dangerous side to Keldor that the prince kept hidden. He swore his loyalty then and then to the half-god prince. Though his nature can be dangerous, he has a soft side for animals and small creatures. He refers to any children he meets as cubs, including Adam and Tila. He will do almost anything for Skeletor and Evil Lyn, but he has boundaries. He refuses to harm a cub. He knows the identity of Eternia's champion. Though the magic may change the cub's physical appearance, her scent stays the same. The magic makes her smell more powerful. Whenever they face off against the champion, all he can smell is the little girl he met the day he met one of his mates. He knows more than he lets on, unbeknownst to the people he works with.
Was a criminal who grew up in the lower docks of City of Eternos. He was a scavenger, an amazing mechanic who wanted to try and build himself up honestly, but the system was against him. He met Keldor one day when he attempted to swipe some credits off him, but the prince caught him. Keldor was impressed by his ability to work a machine, so he took him in. Through Keldor, Cronus met Triclops, whom he married. Sadly, when Keldor became lost and Skeletor took his place, Cronus began to have more issues with his boss. One day he attacked him PT of anger, but Skeletor broke his jaw in retaliation. Now every time Cronus, now going by the name of Trapjaw, fails, he gains another injury to his body. He only stays because he feels he owes Keldor his life and does not think his husband wants to leave, so his injuries keep growing.
Scope was an astronaut from Earth. He was paired with Marlena on their mission to discover new worlds. When their ship crashed, Thomas took the worst of it, losing his sight in the crash. Him and Marlena getting stranded from each other. He was found by an unknown group of people, who forced him to fight for his life for their sport, where he quickly learned to use his other senses and a blade. One day he was found by Keldor, who soon discovered how intelligent the man truly was. He gave him the ability to see again by helping him make the device around his face. He thought for the longest time that his childhood friend was dead. He mourned for Marlena. One day he met Kronos through Keldor. that fell madly in love and wed. Not knowing what the future held for them both as Keldor soon fell to darkness. After Keldor became Skeletor and a horrible accident happened to his husband, Thomas soon chose to change his name to Triclops. When his husband started going by Trapjaw. Like Marlena, Triclops has no desire to return to Earth. He, like Queen Marlena, has little to no relationship with his family on Earth. To him, Marlena, Trapjaw, and a few others of Skeletor's evil forces are his only real family. He's the inventor of the forces. He locks himself in his lab for days, sometimes weeks on end, creating new weapons and devices for his boss's cause. He will go days without eating and sleeping, losing himself in his work. The only one allowed in his lab is Trapjaw, who is the only one allowed to bother him during those days.